Hey guys, I'm your host Triple C. How's everyone doing today? Today I'm gonna bring you guys a list of my top 10 favorite characters I had as a kid that they haven't made yet that I want to see in classified. While I'm doing this, I want you guys to make up your list and put it down below in the comment section and let me know how I'm doing on the channel so far. And if you guys like each type of list, I'll do more. And if you guys want to talk to me, I think we'll be arranged that very soon. Let's see. Today, I'm going to start out with Back Blast. Back Blast was my bazooka growing up. I didn't have bazooka until later on in Tiger Force. I never had the original bazooka. I had the Tiger Force version, which was a reissue of him later on. And I started late, I started 85, 86. I think was when I started. Yeah, 85 was when I started getting my G.I. Joes. I had some before that, but I started collecting them yearly at that point. But Bob Blast was one of my favorite characters growing up. He had his tri-bazooka on his shoulder, which was really cool. Or rocket launcher. I'm not sure if that's a rocket launcher or if it's a bazooka. Someone tell me the difference between a rocket launcher and a bazooka. I'd love to know the difference between them. The next one is Hit and Run. Hit and Run had awesome camouflage on him, and I think Lemmy could do a great job with him. And he had some outstanding gear too. He had his backpack with a zip line and a grappling hook. And the only problem was the backpack always broke on me. I had two of these guys because the thumb broke off of one, and I got another one, and then the backpack broke on him twice. He had a little, I guess, Uzi or a submachine gun. But yeah, he was also a member of Tiger Force later on, and he had a different loadout with Tiger Force, which was in his camouflage was gone, so he looks more normal. He looked green, so I wouldn't mind either one of those coming out, to be honest. The next one is one of my favorite characters growing up. He was my second in command because it was Duke topside. Well, no, he was the third in command. It was Duke, Shockwave was topside, and then Bazooka. Those were my four main characters I grew up with. This is topside. Now, I know what you're thinking. He's bright orange, but he was a member of the Navy, and I liked it a lot. His backpack and his gun. I just like that. Plus, he was one of those people like we call it like military police, I believe. That's what I used him as, anyways. I don't think he really was a military police, but that's what I used him as when I was a kid. And then my favorite version of Rock and Roll is version 2, Rock and Roll. He had these two twin-mounted Gatling guns in each hand. Now, I know that's unrealistic, and I know it's shy your bones, but dang it, those were cool guns. And I would love to see those in classified form. Rock and Roll version 2, and it did what it did with the original Rock and Roll, and gave him these guns with the tattoos on his arms. He'd be one of my favorite characters. He is right now. He's in my top 10 list of G.I. Joe figures. I'll do that list for you guys some other time. Now, this is a female character that I had later on. I didn't get Lady J till after I got this figure. I had Scarlet for the longest time. I had Baroness for the longest time. But those were the only two females I had for the longest time. Until Bomb Strike came out. I never got CoverGirl. I never got Lady J till later on. But Bomb Strike was awesome. She has two brothers. One's also in Joe, and one's a member of Cobra. Family dynamic there, drama. And I love to see her inserted into G.I. Joe. Now this guy, I don't know how he actually worked in real life, but the way I used him is he had his gun, it was like a vacuum cleaner. Well, it looked like a vacuum cleaner, and the end of it did. It's airtight. And I always use him to clean up the chemical spills. Or the chemical waste, or, because that gun is like a vacuum cleaner to me. And that's what he did, because he was a hostile environmentalist, where he would go and clean up stuff. That's what I assumed he was. Alright, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're on 7 now. Have you guys thought about your list? You guys know who you're putting down? I want to know. Let me know down below. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button too, please. Helps me out. Then there's Ace. Now, Ace did come with both the Conquest and the Sky Striker, but he also came single carded. And I would love to get him any way I can, because he was one of my favorite characters. I always use him as my Maverick from Top Gun. That was his code name. I had two of them, and I painted one up all black, and I changed the hair color when I was a kid. I used a marker to do it, and it worked. And that's my Maverick from Top Gun. So I mean, I would love to see this in a classified form. I'm hoping we get the Conquest. That's what I'm hoping we get next year. Or the Havoc, because there's going to be a G.I. Joe. And I'm going to do that list of vehicles for G.I. Joe soon. I'm trying to pick out the top 5 best vehicles. Because honestly, I think Classified has about 8 years left. Maybe. I mean, if they keep going the figures the way they are, I think 8 years is a good time frame. Alright. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we're at 8. If you guys put your list down, make sure you guys are. Put that list down. I want to see them. I want to read them. I'll comment on all of you guys' lists. And ask me, tell me what you want to see me do on our next list. And I'll try to make that happen. My next one, I didn't have as a kid. I had the original version, the bulky version of Deep Six. But this is the version of Deep Six that I want. I want him to go along with Torpedo. And I also want Wetsuit eventually. Because I'm going to have to get those divers eventually too. I want those divers. I want a whole team of Joes to be able to battle when the Hydro Vipers, the Undertow, and when I get some eels in. Hopefully I get eels in eventually too. Alright. And then number 9. Number 9 is Blowtorch. Blowtorch has a bright costume, red and yellow, but I really liked it as a kid. And it always reminded me of Lego pieces, because he had all these holes on his, on the pattern here, and the later on when they remade him, they actually made these Lego parts on his body, which look like the underside of a Lego, which is really cool. I mean, he's a weird design character at some points, but his mask is cool, his flamethrower is cool, his backpack is cool. I just love his character, and I'm hoping that we get him, or we get my last character, which is number 10, Charborough. Charborough was an awesome character too. He replaced Blowtorch. When my Blowtorch died, he died because he broke in half, and I couldn't fix him back then. I didn't know how to fix him. And I ended up getting Charborough after he passed away in my toy collection. When you're a kid, you play your toys, you rough with them, the thumbs broke off a lot of them, but later on they fixed that. You should be giving them rubber thumbs and rubber hands, which I wish it would do that to begin with. We would have a lot more G.I. Joes from the past still today, because a lot of thumbs broke off those G.I. Joes, I can tell you that. I lost a lot of them. But Charborough and I, red and yellow, mainly red, and a little bit gray on them. I don't know which version this is. I think this is version 2 or version 3 of Charborough. But I couldn't find a version 1 of him. But I would love to see him or Blowtorch comes to the line very soon. Because we have Torch coming for the Dreadnoks. And that's the Cobra side. So yeah, we need a flamethrower guy for G.I. Joe. And I know they supposedly outlawed flamethrowers in real battle. But, it's G.I. Joe and Cobra. They want to burn us down, we're going to burn them down too, right? Yeah, well, what do you guys think of my list? That was number 10. So, did you guys enjoy my list? Now, the only one I did have of that, was, like I said, was Deep Six. I had the original version, and that's something what I want for Classified, unless they can find a way to make it super articulated. Which, I think they could do it, but I'd rather see version 2, because that one looks better, in my opinion. But, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment below. You guys hit that like button, subscribe, and remember, Yo Joe!